Good morning. Hello. Wow. Another late start. Oof. Wow. Hello. Good morning. Wow. Morning, Chaos. We are doing some work today. I'm going into Blender. Let me open it. Where are we? Music, also a good start. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is not working. I'll tell you why. Good start. Okay, I might just have to abandon that. Because I don't know why it's not working. Good start to the day. Okay. We'll just start with a blank one. Alright. We'll just start with a blank scene. Right. Good morning, Car. Get out of bed. Delete everything. Import FBX. Assets, resources, avatars, canines. Import both of these. Ooh, it's having a think. Having a think. Blah. There we go. Not me sat here this morning just like, man, I just want to play video games and I can't. These aren't labeled. Okay, this is the planty one. Why is the tail posed like that? Ah! I've been boxed. Oh, I'm guessing it's the tail animation that they put in. Well, let's see. We're going to file save as. Let's create a new one. Fennix Ultimate. You know, it's weird because I could have sworn I... Slightly confused. I could keep going without it. This is my goddamn square brain being weird again. I could carry on, but part of me is like, but why didn't that work? It should have worked. Is it my Blender version? I bet it's the Blender version. Tosca. No, it still doesn't appear. It's just, like, not in the scene. And they're grayed out, but these are set on. I don't know why the model isn't appearing. I don't understand. There's a setting that's been turned on somewhere that I don't know what it is. They go to the effort to provide actual Blender files with the avatar as well as the Unity package. But I go to open them in Blender and they're just not there. And I'm like, I don't know how you've set up your Blender scene. I don't know why I can't see the avatar. I don't know why these are grayed out because the visibility is on. I'm really confused. I don't know. H for hide? No. No. I don't know why. I don't know. It's really confusing. Because when I saw the file, I was like, oh, they provided a Blender file? Oh, that's so much more convenient for making clothes. No, that just triggers the eye symbol. and the eye symbol doesn't do anything. It's the same button. I don't know. I don't know why they're grayed out, even though it says they're visible. I don't know why I can't see anything. The thing is there because, like, the data is there, because if I go down here I can see all the blend shapes and stuff. But it's just, like, not there. It's not displaying for some reason. So, I guess I'm not using that, and I'm just gonna have to import the FBX instead. And there I got my hopes up, but I've made clothing with FBXs before, so it's fine. Visibly isolate. It was already. You open it up again. Doesn't appear to be doing anything. There we go. It was enable in viewport. Why was that disabled? Why was that disabled? Enable in viewport was disabled. Why was that off by default? This is just the file as I got given it. Anyway. Okay. There we go, and it's not triangulated, which is nicer. Okay, this one is triangulated, but that's because that's where the fluff is. What a weird thing. You know what? I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it. I'm also gonna save. I'm gonna save that so that I don't have that problem again. Whoa. Okay, interesting. My next question... don't save that. Yep, okay. That's fine. So, if I go back to Gumroad... Where's my library? Doing a lot of troubleshooting already, and we've only just started. Which Blender? Okay, this is the Blender version that I prefer. Ability enabling viewport. Hi! Hi, Loth. I hope I'm pronouncing it somewhat correctly. Luth? I don't know. Hi, thank you. Thank you for the compliment on my work on the game. It's appreciated. It's been a lot of fun working on the game. I hope you've been enjoying it. We are going to be having more stuff for that game in the future. So look forward to it. Let's see. Close that. I'm going to move you into there and replace. I may be a basic bitch, but I like using layout. File, save as, Blender files, Fennix Ultimate. We're gonna make a new folder. Clothes. Enjoyed it very much. Fantastic. That makes me really happy to hear. It's a really nice feeling to hear that people have enjoyed stuff you have made. It's a very good feeling. Files, Blender Foundation. Fennix, digigrade, underscore. Hoodie. Alright, I'm gonna make a top. I'm gonna make a cropped hoodie top because I decided I wanted to. It comes with this one. I'm gonna make a cropped one. So that's what that mesh looks like. Let's hide some of this hair. Finished the avatar, by the way, but I don't like it, so third time's the charm. I'm going to make a male version. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm sure it looks great. You're probably just being too harsh on yourself because a lot of artists are very harsh on themselves. Ugh. I speak from a place of experience. Okay. We start the way we always start, which is with the cube. Give them a try. Mirror modifier. Edit mode. I had 2 sips of beer and a couple of snacks. Stood against the wall and had a panic attack. A guy comes up and he wants me to vape. This is my hell and I cannot escape. He talks about girls and his trip to France. It feels like my body. Mirror modifier. I get a spam call from the cable company. Face. Delete this internal face. Return to cube, yes. Delete cube, create a new cube. This is the way. Let's turn off the armature for now. We're all having fun. Just ponder the cube. Actually, no, I'm making a cropped one, so yeah, I'm only going to go to about here.
Or we could stand at opposite ends of this body, stare at our phones for half an hour, and then never talk to each other again. Oh my god, another chorus! Y'all freak it out. Is that even true? This door doesn't open. Oh, thank god, a cat.
That a couple of times. Make it like a little bit on the looser side because we're making a hoodie essentially. Even though it comes with a hoodie, I'm making a cropped hoodie, mostly because I feel like it. And let's be real, because I feel like it is a good enough reason. Wow. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. We've had a lot of new people turn up today, and I'm really grateful. Not just even today, but like in the last week, I should say. I'm really grateful that people are interested. Okay, let's have a think. Okay, let's go with, I guess this back four. What are you making? Shumi clothing. I'm making a cropped hoodie. Yeah. Basically, I've made a few items of clothing, but generally speaking, my experience with clothing is actually still quite limited, so it is mostly like an excuse to just get practice in. More than anything, since I don't have any commissions right now. Commissions are open, by the way. We're going to need a lot more of these to at least somewhat match what we've got here. I mainly do clothing female as they are Q, so the goal here is to just do something that is neutral. So it appeals to other people. Good morning, pirate. Only a few days left. Do you have work today, or do you have it off to, like, prep? No interest. Looks like they probably did with the hoodie that comes with it. What I've done a few times, which is copying the mesh and just expanding it. And they put the little elbow circle in, which is probably a good idea for me to include as well. Okay, gonna need a lot more than that still, I think. So I'm gonna do a there and a there. You know what? I think I am going to do a there and a there. I've said before that I think I fall into the trap of I don't give stuff enough geometry because I'm trying too hard to make things low poly and optimized, and I go too far the other way in that I don't give it enough geometry, which makes things like the weight painting more awkward because I don't have enough geometry to work with. So I'm giving it plenty. I know, and then I have work. What? I didn't know you could do that. Do what? Sorry? That's why we won't be able to talk to Pirate for a few hours, because we'll be stuck on a plane. Shame. Aw, you're so mean. You guys are so mean to me. Make it circular with the tool. You don't know about the smooth tool? Oh my god, godsend. Smooth tool, god. Absolute god. I use Sculpt, but it works a bit differently. Ah, that's why. Yes, because we both use different methods. It's always fun having you around when I'm doing Blender stuff because we end up learning new things off each other. Like, apparently, even though there's a hide button, you can also separately from that hide in viewport, which is a different separate setting for some reason. I've been cursed by these spaghetti arms.
Morning in Paris, the city awakes to the bells of Notre Dame. The fisherman fishes, the bakerman bakes to the bells of Notre Dame. To the big bells as loud as the thunder, to the little bells soft as a swan. And some say the soul of the city is the toll of the bells. The bells of and Clopin will tell you. It is a tale of a man
And a monster.
Dark was the night when our tale was begun on the docks near Notre Dame. Shut up, four frightened gypsies slid silently under the docks near Notre Dame. But the trap had been laid for the gypsies, and they gazed up in fear and alarm at the figure whose clutches were iron as
Okay, and then we're going to extrude inwards
the world of vice and sin.
and delete those faces.
He saw corruption everywhere except within.
That's going to be our sleeve. Put a loop just in case. Smooth that into something more circular. Okay, so squish you down, because I'm going to try to make you a cuff. That much. And to grab this. I want that to be baggy and this to be small. I'm gonna do another Shade smooth.
And the fool gave the child a cruel name. A name that means half-formed. Quasimodo. No, shame is a riddle to guess if you can sing the bells of Notre Dame. Who was the monster and who is the
I am gonna try to do like some trousers eventually for this, do like some leg ones, but I also heard literally like 2 days ago someone say, oh, the legs are awkward on this, and I'm like, oh, okay, fun. They look like they'd be a pain. Yeah, guess what? They're my favourite. They're a digigrade rig. They're a digigrade rig. My favourite. But I'm gonna try it. Digigrade isn't supposed to be the easiest kind of leg to model. And the easiest kind of leg to rig. So yeah, I'm not going easy on myself. But I am still trying. Mainly because I haven't had any more commissions come in. I'm gonna keep like the bagginess part. Give to me the legs I want. I did successfully make a digigrade leg rig myself. It took a long time. I never want to do it again. Frankly, I never want to do it again. Was very much the, yay, I did it to prove I can do it. I don't want to do it again. Need to delete these faces. Okay. No digilegs for the owl? No! No digilegs for the owl. Man, I haven't touched the owl in actually a year. It is actually a year. Should we look at the owl? I was really proud of the owl's legs, actually. There was some toned legs. I was very proud of those legs. But no digi-rig was planned. I was gonna do the Koodlin approach of just straight down. Looking at this a year later, they feel like they're too long. The whole thing about the Cobble 2 amuses me. Oh, why does that amuse you? But yeah, the rest of this model is the legs. Sunk a lot of time into the legs. But yeah, they do look a bit long looking back at them now. They look rather long. Oh well, that is not today's issue. Funnily enough, it was partially because of the owl that I did the Cobble 2. So chat made Blue go on a tangent. Yeah, it was PK's fault. You all saw it happen. I'm getting good at this. I bet I can make those legs better. Immediate regret. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. I made the owl and I was like, man, these owl legs are really good. And then I was like, what if I upgraded the Cobble? Because I've gotten so much better now. I mean, it does look better, but I literally was like, cool, I am not upgrading the Cobble again. That's it now. I might do clothing and content like for it, but I'm not upgrading the base mesh anymore. It's done. It's the wrong tool. Smooth. Someone's drilling something today. I don't think it's quite the neighbours because of how muffled it is, but it's... I can hear it. Proportions are always a finicky thing. Wah. Go work. Bye. Bye, pirates. Soon. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. That's my line. Uno reverse. Coming for you. Okay, I think, weirdly enough, I think a good way for me to judge if this is a good height or not would be to turn on some of these body shapes. There is a twig body shape. Thank God. Unfortunately, I can't use it for the crop. No, because the crop is too high up. Shit, so I can't use that. Fuck. And there's also no clothing adjust shape for the legs. It is only for the body. Cries. Fur, we know all of that. Breasts. So that goes over them, so yeah, that's probably a decent height. Wow. It's interesting to me that this blend shapes exist and every single Fennix user that I have ever met has never used it. I've never met a single Fennix with that turned on. Which is fine. I just think that there's evidently a type. Return to noodle. They are noodles. This thing, when I put the Fennix on, I didn't turn the weight up, but I did up a couple of the thickness ones, because I was like, man, this boy really do be thin. This boy do be a twig. Excuse me. Alright, where is the elbow? It's like there. It's this line. Yep, it's that line there. Ugh, my breakfast. Those points? Yeah, those points, roughly. See, they've done it this way because these are all fur tufts that come out. In fact, I don't know if I do need to do that bit. I could just leave it like that. That just gives us a little bit of extra for bending, basically. A little bit of extra geometry purely in the elbow area where it bends. We'll see if that's enough to help us. And we'll want to do something similar with the shoulder. Add in a couple of extra lines purely in the shoulder area. Although what I am going to do is grab that. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Save that. Oh, that's pretty work, Ace. That's pretty. Swish, swish. Swish, swish. Right, yeah, I'm probably going to want a little bit more geometry on the chest area since I'm going to be doing blend shapes for things. So I'm going to put another loop at least here. And there as well. I don't actually know how I'm going to do the hood. I've never done a hood before. Ugh. Side note, ran into an alt new balloon spook comic. Dropped it in memes a day or so ago. Which one? Take it, not that one. Oh, I don't know. Which one? Skywolf? Oh, right. I hadn't read that one because... Thanks, Discord. And I was busy at the time. Let me actually open it up. Aw, cute. Aw, cute. Just past the Veil Guard spoiler, yes. That's cute. It's a very detailed nose. Detailed snoofer. Right, I want to put in, like, more geometry for the shoulder joint. I'm just trying to work out where I want to put it. I also think that maybe... these should be further forward. I might just need more geometry here in general for making the hood. I mean, how does the hood look like on the provided hoodie? Okay, fairly simple. It's just kind of like a dish. And it comes up and then splays out. Okay. Might try something similar then. How does it compare at the back? Okay. That's probably about as much geometry that I've used, if not less, actually. There's the elbow. Which seems to be in the right sort of area. So, okay. Maybe we need to be a bit more baggy, that I can work that in once I've got the actual shape in. Alright, so... I want to play more Beastie Ball. I want to play more Beastie Ball. It was fun. I wanted to play more after stream, but instead I went and did some Bravely Default leveling instead. Wait. I may have to do the same. Drive-by cars. Oh, of course you drive by when I'm sitting here muttering that I want to play Beastie Ball. I manifested you. I manifested you. I'm sat here just like, I want to go play Beastie Ball, and you just appear. So do I, to be honest. Right? We got that new creature collector game, Excite. You could, it's in your power. No, I'm being sensible and I'm doing stuff that actually maybe makes me money. Because December... That's the sentence. I'm probably gonna play it on Wednesday, though. I can't argue that because I'm also not playing it because I'm making money. Exactly. Forced to have to work. Just want to play Beastie Ball. Sensibility, who's this? What have you done with the fluff? How dare you? I like to think I have a reasonable amount of sense when required. I just like being silly. She said, yawning. Alright, I think what I want is to put in geometry there, but I don't want to put it here. So we're gonna do like a little V cut, I think. I'm obsessed with it. I got my start to a final form and who I love it. Ooh, exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, I might play Beastie Ball Wednesday. Since we're not having D&D. But I will very much see how I feel because Wednesday is the day before Mr. Pirate arrives. So, Lord knows I may get bullied by spooks and be like, hey, you need to pack. And I'll be like, and he'll be like, do you want to see a friend or not? A pirate, yes. Going to Manchester. We're also going up to go bother him. So I will need to pack at some point. We're basically we're being allowed to. We've been allowed, not the right word. Me and Spook are having basically an impromptu holiday, which is to go to Manchester and bully PK. Hence why in the last highlight video I was like, hey, there's probably not going to be a lot of streams in December, so there probably won't be enough clips to make another highlights video. Because I'm not streaming for half of this week, and I'm not streaming for all of Christmas week. So I've got two and a bit weeks of stream, rather than the usual month worth. Excuse me again. Going back to my designated non-beastable activity jail. Bye, Curls. Thanks for stopping by. I should probably go for lunch in a minute. See you later. Hit me up if you want to try and fight the Elder Ghost. Hell yeah. I need to find where I put that code in. If I have indeed unlocked it. I need to find where I put it in. I don't know where I put it in. If I have in fact unlocked the ability to do so. Okay, bye. Don't have enough pieces yet. You gotta have a full team because it's from your reserves. I think I have a full team, but I don't have any reserves? I caught more. But I'll find out. Okay, bye! Wah. I think we have got enough geometry there. What are my biomes for today? Oh, a desert. Good, I prefer desert. Cool, I know where I'm going to be walking. Let's drink some water. Okay, so I'm gonna put in some cuts.
To my dearest sister/wife Elizabeth, I am absolutely sick with grief at the news of Mother's death. I have buried myself in my studies, and I pray that I shall find a breakthrough before death finds me. May this loneliness end soon. Yours truly and humbly, Victor Frankenstein. And I'm reading my letters in to spend the evening on my own. Blowing outside my window as I look around the room, and it makes me so depressed to see the gloom. There's not a soul out there, no one to hear my prayer. Gimme a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me come and dig up a grave? Gimme a man after midnight, lighting up the darkness with electricity. I give you life! Live, my creature!
Alchemists.
The end of the rainbow with a fortune to win. It's so different from the world I'm living in. I open the window and I gaze into the night. Seems like it's a perfect time to create life. There's not a soul out there. Why not make one in here? Gimme a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me come and dig up a grave? Gimme a man after midnight, lighting up the darkness with electricity. It's alive! My creature lives! I can foresee no repercussions to this! Absolutely none! Why did you make me so mean?
I'm not expecting much from the Lagombi set, but I'm hoping Tigrex at least has some good bits. Tigrex is probably going to be speed eating, but I don't know how speed eating would work in this game. And earplugs, I believe, is Tigrex's set usually.
What have I done?
But yeah, I don't know how speed eating will work in this game, so scratch speed eating. He usually has earplugs of some kind. They're probably going to give them new skills, because they have been. Lagombi, probably just ice resistance. Gonna be real. Probably just ice resistance.
0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till
Hello again.
brings me round again to find I'm not
How would you prefer I refer to you? Do you want Abroma, Augusta, or do you want your Discord name?
I'm a rocket man.
What would you prefer? Thanks for coming.
Burning out his fuse up here alone.
I may be mostly lurking because I have some IRL stuff to do now. That's perfectly fine. You're welcome to lurk. To be fair, I'm gonna be going for lunch soon. I usually stop to go for lunch so I can go walk and go get some food, and then I come back after an hour or so. So don't worry too much about it. It's appreciated.
It's gonna be a long, long time.
And give the whole thing a smooth, I think. And as always, I need to pull a few bits back out because smoothing always shrinks it slightly. I need to export more out this way. I don't know if I need to here, really. You know what? I should actually go take that lunch break so I can come away and look at it with a pair of fresh eyes. Big stretch. Reassemble the joints. Wah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go have my lunch. and do all of the things that I do when I go have lunch. Right, let me put this on screen. Wow. So, schedule this week is going to be messed up, as I said earlier. But for today and tomorrow, and I think Wednesday, but unsure about Wednesday, we should still be normal. So I'm going to go have lunch, and then I will be back in the afternoon to continue working on this afternoon. In about 2-ish hours, I will be back. So if you feel like joining me then, please do. Otherwise, I hope you have a good day, whatever it is you get up to, and I will see you later. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Hello. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing that a lot because I just had lunch. Thank you for the wide Thor core. Hope the day's going all right. Wow. Okay. Whoopity. Righto. We're back. They look so flat when they don't have the fur turned on. Right, I don't want to make this too similar to the one it comes with, because I don't want to be accused of, like, stealing. Which I haven't, because I made this from scratch. Probably should be bigger. I feel like that's just animals in general. This is true. This is true. They're normally fluffy like this. Anyway. Okay, well, at least it's obvious that we have very different sleeves. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Making him baggier. Hi, Cookie. How you doing? How's things? Hey, nice on another hundo core. I'm good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I feel like I want to take that and that. And we're going to mark C. And then what I can do is I can go link by a seam like that. Actually, no, I don't want the front bit either. I mean, I'm still going to use that seam, so... What? Bit early for Ferality with no logo as well. I mean, I was waiting for you to say that you were okay because I know you were going through a lot of things. Mark this as a seam as well. Ooh, don't mark that as a seam. Hey, look, don't worry about it. I know that real life has been kind of sucky, so don't worry about it. Just let me know when you're good, and I'll carry on. Connected only. There we go. Want to have a big hood, right? Becoming pro at Blender, I see. I hope so. I guess I'm pro in the sense in that I make stuff in Blender and I get paid for it. So if that is all it takes for someone to be classed as a pro, then I guess I am. But I feel like there's a bit more to it than that. People seem to like my Christmas antlers. Thank you, Core, for getting them and for giving me a tip, by the way. You didn't have to do that, because they were free. But thank you very much. It's appreciated. Okay, I need to be putting more geometry in this now. Also, I've set a DJ price so my agenda went more calm. I had to. It was becoming too often. That's fair. You have to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries for yourself. That price is not for friends. Oh, bless. Okay, let me lift this up a bit. So I can see it clearer. I can see clearly now. I'm a pro DJ now, according to your logic. Congrats! Pro DJ! I don't know. Is the definition of being a professional that you get paid to do it? Because I've had people say that to me of like, you're a professional because you get paid to do it, and I'm like, I'm not sure that's what professional means. But we can roll with it. It makes people feel better. I think it was only like 400 a year and you're a pro. The fact I have to sit and think whether that qualifies to me. Oh dear. Exclamation mark Gumroad. Gets paid and have good gear, so Anth is good at it. That's my definition. Fair enough. $400 seems like a very low bar. To be fair, if you just Google professional, it is just like, you know, someone who is well trained in their profession. So it's like, yeah, it's not a word that you can assign arbitrary values to. I was mostly joking. It basically depends on whether you want to impress people or not. If I want to impress my parents, yes, I am a professional artist. Let's go. Because let's be real, am I a professional streamer? Hell no! Hell no! And if I call your pro streamer, I'm fairly certain you make more than 400. I think that I don't know where you got the figure of I think it only takes 400 for you to be a professional, because that sounds fake as fuck, because 400 a year isn't even enough to get taxed, so I don't think it's enough to be considered a professional. 400 is such a ridiculously tiny amount that I feel like that's a very weird metric to be like, if you earn 400, you're a professional. Like, nah. You can earn, if you do it daily, you could earn 400. If you were like a little kid could probably earn 400 if they did like their paper round or whatever. I don't know. Inflation. Price is 80 euros an hour, no gear, or 200 for me with gear and no speakers. Gear is not cheap. Yeah, gear is expensive. In Belgium, the minimum is 500 euro a month. I don't remember the monthly one, but I know the annual one for the UK to be taxed. And let me tell you, 400 is definitely not it. I believe it's 12k. No, not 12k. 1.2k. Missed the decimal point. 1200. In order to be taxed. Yeah, if anything, I feel like that's a better margin of like, if you're not earning enough to be taxed, you're probably not a professional. Because the government certainly doesn't care about you. I cry, tax me, so I'm pro. If being a professional means I get taxed, I'm fine with being amateur. Thank you very much. My BF, who is a lot better, more than double from me. Oh, neat. Ah, itch. Okay, I definitely need to, like, add in more side bits here. Topology brain. Ugh. I'm gonna have to do a tax return soon. So that I can say to the government, no, don't tax me, because I don't earn enough. Because once again, I've had the email to be like, hey, you're self-employed, how much money do you earn? And I'm like, okay. Enough. Thanks. Although, as I said to Spook, it would be a very weird, bittersweet achievement to be like, oh, I earn enough to get taxed. Oh, I earn enough to get taxed. Though we should probably stop talking about that, because stuff like that is kind of... we should probably just stop talking about that. I still want to play Beastie Ball. If you earn enough to get taxed after the taxes, you didn't earn enough to get taxed. That's true. That's true. That's like the worst position to be in, is when you're just over that line and they're like, cool, we're going to take money from you, and it's like, cool. The problem is that they have to draw the line somewhere. All my money I earn with mixing is used for gearing programs. That's a sensible way to do it. That's paying back into the business, essentially. Exclamation mark ads! We have a command for it. Thank you, Core. Thank you for gifting Cookie a sub. You might want to refresh the page. Yeah, there you go. Got an orange feather. Oh my goodness. Drinking tea. That adds no. Wow. Bonk. First I was for Durex. Cookie, you know that, ads are based off your own, algorithms and interactions and searches, right? You know that people don't get the same ads as one another because they're tailored to your viewing experience, right? just gonna throw that out there. Do we need to apply a bonk? Hey, Cookie's allowed to be into their own kind of stuff if they want to. There's no shame in that. Shameful volley noises. Shame, shame, shame. Don't bonk me! You're the one who got the advert. Blech. Blech. Half-Life got an update. It did? It did? What was the update, or was it just like a patch thing? Because I've seen that sometimes Portal gets updates, but it's literally just been like, we've just updated the engine to like fix a thing for modern computers, and I'm like, oh. added commentary. Oh, that's interesting. That's nice. You playing here what they did and why. Hey Cookie, question. How come when you type and you type anth? I'm just curious. Is that a regional thing? Oh, that's understandable. That's fine. Core can't say that because Core just has arguments with their phone. Doesn't matter much to me. Big enough hood, do you reckon? I mean, I'm not gonna do the complicated. I know that there is a hoodie that you can buy which does actually let you like pull the hood up. I'm not going into that level of detail because I don't freaking know how you do that. I know there's tutorials for it, but I'm like, man, that's too much. Frankly, that's too much. Okay, what is happening here? I'm in love with the fox boy on the internet. Sounds weird, but it's true. I could put a fizzbone in it so that the hood has a little bit of, like, movement to it. Warface thing is a ref to a short I dropped in Skywolf memes. I will have to watch it later, by which I mean I will forget. Autocorrect is my mortal enemy, you are. Yep, it sure is. Persistent battle. I'll be moving to a bigger house, so looking forward to it. My house at the moment is smaller than a tiny house. More like a flat. Also, the N button doesn't work sometimes. Even on your new phone? Or just on your keyboard? I want to set also correct on my BFS phones to recognise yes as yes and no as yes. Maybe for April Fools. That's funny. on you. Is this? Oh, weird.
Self-help talks, money walks, everybody wants to change with a 2-week course. If you're like me, you need a little trick, cause you're currently shit at dealing with conflict. Don't start a fight, but don't avoid everything in life, you gotta get it just right. Here's your solution. A role model for your conflict resolution.
Weird. Alright, let me have a look.
Communication breakdown between the random man that had shouted at me on the street and myself.
The fuck is that? Who's speaking right now? Shut up.
I regret that I'd lost my temper.
I apologize for shouting in anger.
But my hopes were through genuine discourse we could dissolve the tension that had grown between us.
Step 1, ask a question. Make it surprisingly genuine.
Do you feel the need to comment on other people's shirts because you know your own shirt is shit?
Step 2, don't react, don't retract, but don't attack. There's only one rule for
It says it doesn't work for me the more I fat finger the space button when typing. Ah, I see. I changed in my brother's autophone correct to auto cucumber. Still has to figure that out. That's funny. Cucumber. I'm thinking maybe I want to try something that I've not tried before. I mean, I haven't made a lot of clothing, but one of the things that kind of does set clothing apart is having like creases in it, and I've never tried to model in creases. And I'm just trying to think about how you do that.
I'd begun to feel my host body had become quarrelsome and resistant.
Hello? Who's speaking?
I am me. I am you. You are me. We are we.
I don't care. Who, what, why?
And I don't know if maybe I should try sculpting instead? I don't know.
To feel no reflective gonzo journalism and no demonic possession. Louis was meant to resolve conflict. You're just creating more pain.
There is no pain, no hurt.
There can be no suffering if there is only Louis. I am Louis. And this is your house.
They did make an autocorrect for me that got it to type poker catch whenever I type pom catch. Yes, you would always hit the M instead of the K.
Too niche, no reference too obscure, no logical progression of joke too stupid and absurd. With thine eyes we see all, every conceivable past, every possible future, and every 12-year-old neo-Nazi, female bodybuilder, ultra-Zionist and West Brom.
I think this is enough geometry around the front.
I was beginning to feel.
Hold their soul and bend their mind. You can set up your own rhyme. When you see through all space and time, you're in charge, you can do it. Get through it.
I've made a program once that randomly entered a key from keyboard and also randomly wiggles the mouse when I was still in school. Oh my god, I've been using it specifically as it ran from a USB drive with an auto startup script. Just plug it in the back and no one would check. Wow! Cookie here being a little hacker. Malicious intent. What do you wish from me, phone? Nah, just like the chaos sometimes. That's the same thing! Let's put my phone on charge. Well, I should finish my tea. It's gonna go cold otherwise. That's not quite what I'm after. Oh my god, there's a new terminal montage for Mystery Dungeon? I'm gonna find that so fucking funny. I love Mystery Dungeon. I can't wait. I was trying to look something up, but of course YouTube was like, recommended. Blah. Turn that off. That's in sculpt mode. And I don't know if I do want to use sculpt mode is the thing. Ah, okay, that's a not bad way to do it. Okay. Let's increment. Underscore 02 underscore folds. Using beveling. Yeah, like that. And then I think we grab this middle bit. I did have fun with that stuff for some time, but yeah, no longer do that stuff, to be honest. You know what you should try? There's actually a game, which is a hacking game, just for funsies. It's not called DreamHack, because that's something else. Grey hack. Grey hack. And it's an MMO hacking game, so you can actually, like, in game, quote unquote, hack other players. Uh-oh. Made hacks for a hacking game in the past. It's not like making mods or hacking the game. Like you're not hacking the game is hacking. That's what you're playing and doing. This is the gameplay. Can't get my head around it, personally. No idea what it means. Ooh. I see real quick. Yeah, it's real. It's like the real commands in the space of the game of like it's a hacking simulator, and it is simulating real hacking. It is a hacking simulator. Yeah, not my kind of thing. Can't get my head round it. Ooh, hard edge though. I like that hard edge, even though it's not meant to be a hard edge. If we do a surface recalculate, will it be happier? No, still not happy from that. Hi, Chaos! Still not happy from that. No, that's still not good. It feels like this isn't working. It's funny when Googling things like, how do I model wrinkles into clothes, when half of the results that you get back are, here's how to remove wrinkles with cleaning products. And I'm like, no, not in real life, also not trying to remove them. It's a shame because 90% of these are just saying, bake a normal map, and I'm like, okay, I wasn't gonna do that. So this method didn't work. Because I've got this weird line on the top, weirdly, when I'm trying to get a vertical line. Revert. Yes, please. I don't know is the answer. I don't know. Without using sculpting, I don't really know, actually. I don't really want to sculpt, is the thing. Uh-oh, John. Uh-oh. Fascinating. That's not what my mesh looks like at all. Hmm. Fascinating. Oh, it's because of the mirror modifier, right. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of doing it, kinda. Mm-hmm.
Well. Let me get a look at the menagerie. You must be Amethyst. You must be Garnet. And Pink Diamonds. Pearl. Well, she took you with her. Isn't that just swell? But it can't be. But it can be. And it is. I've got a new style.
And it is.
And new toys that are gonna put an end to your happily ever after. Once and for all. Whoa. This has got to be a misunderstanding. In case you haven't heard, I've established peace across the galaxy. Yeah, I've heard. I've had your little message to the universe on loop. I just love that part where Pink Diamond spends the rest of her days.
Okay, we're starting to make it look like it's got a bit more sort of like character and volume to it, I think.
Nobody's. That's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other friends. That's right, I heard the story, don't really like how it ends. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other friends. What did she say about me? What did she say? What did you do without me?
What did you do?
Did you play games without me? What did you play? Did you think all this time that I wouldn't find out about you? Oh, that's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other friends. I came from the garden alone. She told me that I was her own. She walked with me, talked with me, made me feel I was at home. But thousands of years they go by, just happy to stay and play nice. Allegiance to her I had sworn, but this time it had turned to a rose full of thorns. Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game you didn't know you were playing. Let's play another game. This time I get to win. Lights on the line, winner takes all. Ready or not, let's begin. That's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally beat her other friends. Oh, that's right, I heard the story, don't really like how it ends. Gee, it's swell to finally meet
Been never down, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Wah. Yeah, maybe. Say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. I used to like doing this song on Beat Saber. I haven't played Beat Saber in ages. Because I don't actually own it, and I was doing library sharing with my dad, because my dad had it, because my dad was the one who had the VR headset for me. And now Steam has changed its library sharing, and I'm like, why did you do that? That sucks. Why did you do that? Hi, Dash! Me joining into stream listening to High Hopes. That's because High Hopes is a banger. I think I do actually want another ring in here. But I want it on this level. Beans!
Please take a seat.
Never really done this before.
That's okay. Just tell me the first thing that comes into your head.
Dolphins dressed in monocles with tiny top hats that cover up their blowholes. Clouds with faces, but they're upside down, so it looks like the rain is hair. Santa Claus going down a chimney, but the chimney is a cigarette and the house is a man. Bowling balls made out of peanut butter, but they're the bubbles in a big rubber hubba bubba bubble butt. You got a beautiful mind. So sit back and enjoy the show.
What? Come on, let's get it on. Ah. The freaking strand again. Get out of my face.
What do you see?
Just wants to be in my face. I posted the antlers in some Discords, but I need to. There's a couple more Discords I could post it in that I haven't done yet. But it's already done really well. I think it's had like 12 people get it, which obviously is pretty great for me. I've never had that many people, which is pretty nice. It's not surprising, because obviously people are going to go, "Woo, free thing," and they're just going to grab it. I do the exact same thing. I go, "Woo, free thing," and I grab it. I feel like I want this higher. Hmm. That's what the hell. Me playing Monster Hunter World. Fish! You guys will be ecstatic to hear I found a fishing world in VR chat. Oh, okay then. Fine, I won't tell you about it. Huh? Clearly you don't want to know. To be honest, I don't think I could use it anyway. I don't know. I didn't read whether there were desktop controls. There might have been desktop controls. Pretty fun to do in VR, though. I probably wouldn't do it for game night. I'll just say I probably wouldn't do it for game night. I'd do it for, like, Hangout, because it is kind of like web fishing in that you're not really actively doing a lot. You're just waiting, so mostly you're just chatting with the people that you're with. So if we ever do have a casual, like, hangout, I probably would suggest of, like, hey, let's go fishing. We can just chat. Just chatting with extra fish. Exactly. It's engaging enough that you're not bored, but it's not, like, taxing. It's so taxing that you can't focus on the conversation. I once again have to think of what is for dinner. Oh, I just thought though. I just realised I didn't put the outside light on for Spook. Give me 2 secs. Because it's pitch black. Be able to see when he gets home. There we go. Put the light on so you can actually see. Blah. Don't know why it was leaning like that. Who knows? But there we go. Put on the porch light so you can see. You can see when he comes to unlock the door, he can actually put his key in. Blah. And while I'm at it, what's the house temperature like? I'm warm enough, but I've got like a cozy cardigan on me. And Spook coming in from a freezer is going to be cold. The model wanted a stretch. I saw when I came back in the room. Yeah, let's put the heating on for a bit.
Because I'm beautiful, baby. Did you crazy? Listen to your heart. Because you are on the inside. I need to push it to an argument apart. You pretty lied. I'd rather be shiny. Like a treasure from a sunken private wreck. Scrub the deck and make it look shiny. I'm a sparkle like a Duffy woman's neck. Just a sec, don't you know? Fish are dumb. They chase anything that glitters. Beginners. And here they come to the brightest thing that glitters. Fish dinners. I just love free food. You look like sea.
Okay, I think the sleeves are looking good. They look nice and baggy. Do something more with the hood. Like, it's a cropped body, so there's not really a lot to do with the body. I feel like the hood needs a bit more something.
Terrible performance. Get the hook. You don't swing it like you used to, man. Though I have to give you credit for my stars and your tattoos on the outside. For just like you, I made myself a work of art. I'll never hide. I can't. I'm too shiny. Watch me dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Struck my stuff is so shiny. Send your armies, but they'll never be enough. My shell's too tough, now we burn. You can try, but you can't expect a demigod to beat a deck apart. Look it up, you will die. Now it's time for me to take apart your aching heart. Far from the ones who abandoned you, chasing the love of these humans.
Made you feel wanted. think we'll try 4 up to here. Going to extrude that out. Pour some sugar on me. Pour your sugar on me. And I think I'm gonna make that a try. Curse my teeny tiny hands that can't reach the entirety of the keyboard. Hey. I made that like too narrow, maybe? Bring it up a bit.
Well, what have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one that everyone's talking about. You're joking! I can't believe my eyes! You're joking me! You're gonna be! This can't be the right guy! He seems it.
Okay, let's add in another cube. You ever hear of them doing increased odds event on the poker dailies? No, I have not. Even though I'm in that Discord, I gotta admit I do not check it, like, at all. Add modifier. Mirror. Thank you for the save. Hello, Hope! I'm posting psychic damage in memes. Oh boy. I've been hanging on to a few dailies resets for a while. I see. I can't offer you answer to that question, I'm afraid. I don't check the Discord, so I can't say whether they do or don't. In fact, Toad is a furry, and when using power up, he's a furry. Yes, I've seen the short. Nice, they look good. Large, perhaps. Let's go! thank you for subscribing. Look at that big butt. Look at that rat. Thank you so much, darling. It's appreciated. Sorry to hear about Mauschly. That made me sad. Why is that rat shaped like a peach? Because they're caked up. Free to come, free to leave. She's still a wild animal in the end. This is true. This is true. And it's sweet that the babbies stayed around. I don't know if you can hear that spook in the shower. I literally can't. My microphone isn't showing its levels again. They still haven't fixed that bug, by the way. It's literally been months. What, it really has been some time. Yeah, look, it's right there. You can hear me, but look. Just here. Look, my levels. Not displaying it. No. Still haven't fixed it. There's just a bug where it just doesn't display the microphone levels. Even though I'm talking and you can hear me and the microphone is working. Nada. Doesn't do it. So, let me close that door. Spook listens to stuff while he's in the shower. Well, so do I. I can't tell if you could hear it or not. I wonder what's the problem. Who's to say? Who's to say? They got a slight bend to them, but I think that looks good because it gives it a slightly more organic feel rather than it being like perfectly stick straight. Welcome back, pirate. It's like the display has been closed with an option. I don't know. I don't know because sometimes it does. Is what's weird is that sometimes it does display it, but a lot of the time it doesn't. Stop stacking! There. If I'd stayed still, that probably would have— Ow! Stop it. You have so many rats. There's so many rats. This bad boy can hold so many rats. Maybe these should be lower. Just by like a little bit. Seed ass. I already can't see the solution. Just click the setting wheel and go to audio and see if you have desktop audio device 1 and desktop audio device 2. You need to pick what device you want to use in each setting and the bars will be back. Click on the setting wheel. Go to audio. Desktop audio device 1 and desktop audio device 2. Default and disabled. I mean... Wait, no, because it's not my desktop audio that's not working. My desktop audio is working fine, that's this one here. It's my microphone audio that's not displaying. Which is this one right here. Which is my Yeti. Bah. Well, it's not back. It's still not there. Bah. Nope. Is it because it's at the bottom by any chance? I don't think so. It's not. There's a lot of audio sources. They're just not displaying in the mixer. I don't fucking know. I'm too bored to care. It's been like a couple of months. I'm just used to it now, which I know is a bad mindset. You shouldn't get used to things being bad, but I am. I'm just like, oh, I can't be arsed. Streamlabs sucks. I've heard a lot of people say that. I've heard a lot of people say that. And what I generally heard is that people use Streamlabs because the UI is more user-friendly, but they use it right up until they hit a problem that they can't fix, and then they switch to OBS. And I'm like, oh, cool. And that was a year ago. Someone told me that, and now a year has passed, and I'm at the oh, I found a problem that I can't fix. And I don't want to have to change everything over. Because Lord knows I remember when I had to change everything over from XSplit to Streamlabs, because I used to use XSplit. And that was a pain in the ass. I don't know what Spook's listening to, but it's bloody well putting me to sleep. It sounds like he's listening to a lecture. It's pretty easy to set up voice meter, I think, but man, I don't like when the internal thing doesn't work, that you have to use an external program. Yeah, same. Same. As if streamers aren't running enough programs simultaneously as it is. What are we making here other than the obvious atop? It is a cropped hoodie for the Fennix. Specifically for the Fennix Ultimate, because there's about 4 different versions of the Fennix at the moment as well.
I don't like your little games, don't like your tilted stage, the role you made me play of the fool. No, I don't like you.
PK, you'll be happy to hear I found a fishing world in VR. And I went fishing. I was not good at it. I was not good at it. But I look happy. Fish. Fish. Cropped hoodie when you want to be warm, cold, and sexy at the same time. It's true. It's true. Also, there was another picture where I had my Santa hat on. I said earlier to Call, I don't think it's a game night kind of game, because much like web fishing, it's kind of like there's not a lot happening and you're mostly just chatting with people. So it'd be nice for just like a hangout if we just want to do like a VR hangout sometime. We can go to the fish world and then we can just like chat while we fish. Chatting with extra steps, exactly. Yee. Wednesday game? I want to play Beastie Ball. I want to play Beastie Ball. Fair. Yeah. Especially since I can't play Beastie Ball this Sunday, because there's no Sunday stream. There's a beastie you need to find. There's many beasties I need to find. I remembered, if you want to get Wonder Song, might be better to get it on Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. I noticed it doesn't have the best optimization. Oh no, really? I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox. Get everything on PC. Got PS1. I don't know where or when it shows up, but I know it exists. Thumbs up. Red. Okay. There's a thing that exists somewhere. I guess I'll find out. Every creature collector's gonna have a me-coded monster. It's just a statistical likelihood, you know? Sure, Wonder Song's on the Switch? It might be. It does say it's on the Switch. It says it's got good reviews on Steam, though. Oh my god, you can get Wonder Song and Chicory in a bundle! Ah, I want both of those games! It's got really good reviews. Dunno then. Dunno. Could be like Koromon. Because Koromon's got good reviews and stuff, but I literally had problems with it and we didn't know why and the devs didn't know why, so everyone just kind of shrugged and forgot about it. That's basically our little bit of, this is our little, like, catching area of, like, if anybody ends up looking down the back of the shirt for whatever reason, there's not a massive hole. Just filling in the gap. There we go. What? I wish I could wipe my memory about Wonder Song and replay it. I know, man. Games you wish you could play again for the first time. Undertale, Everhood, Final Fantasy VI. But that's the thing, even like my most favourite games, like the Pokemon ones and Monster Hunter and like Spyro and stuff, even they don't even rank on like, oh, I wish I could play them again for the first time, because it's one of those things where it's like, because I was so young playing them, I wasn't like, I didn't have the appreciation for them. Like, obviously they have a big nostalgia factor and I appreciate them a lot now. But it's like, at the time I was just like, oh, it's a game and it's fun because it's a game. Like, I'm kind of glad in a weird way that I play Final Fantasy VI a lot later, because it meant I was able to appreciate it. Lunch break is over. Bye all. Don't know when I'll be in chat again, but obviously I'll be busy invading the Brits. We're gonna be storming the beaches. We're gonna be setting up defenses. I imagine you'll be very busy being here, but try to drop me or Spook a message, or ask Rosa to drop either of us a message when you're actually here, just so we know that you've arrived safely, you know. So you're replaying games that I've been playing through Starbound, and yeah, I think I know why we kind of dropped it for things like Terraria. It's basically No Man's Sky, but with less. Oh. Oh dear. Which is kind of funny, considering that No Man's Sky was critiqued when it came out for not having a lot in it. My understanding is that it's a lot better now. Is this done? Is this done? Part of me still wants to play it because apparently there's like a story and stuff in it now. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, lovely. How was work? You want noodles? Want with them? You want the chicken noodles, or are you just talking about noodles? Yeah, I could do. I've still got the teriyaki sauce. I've still got a lot of teriyaki sauce. We use the egg noodles. Spook is waving. You can't see, but Spook is waving. If you want to cut up some carrots, and you can put some carrots in. Meat-wise, I suppose the option is cutting up some chicken nuggets and using them, or sausages. He's still waving. You can't see, but he's still waving. Huge area, but you only really need to visit a few places and you can beat the game. There's a story and side missions and a protectorate chain. Protectorate being the group you are in at the beginning of the game. Okay. So it could be something for us to do, but it wouldn't occupy us for very long. Spook is still in my background and I can see his smirk every time I open the app. That's still so funny. If you were on like a browser, I would have been like, maybe you need to clear your cache, but I don't know how you do that on mobile. Well, Spooky's asking for food, and it is 5:20, so I suppose I probably should end and go tend to that. I think maybe the mesh is done? Maybe? I think the mesh is done. So the next step is probably going to be blend shapes. To get blend shapes for all the different body options. So we'll be back to that on Wednesday. Settings probably, but it's literally been a while. I mean, I can't think of a time I've ever cleared my cache in my phone. It'd be funny if that was a streamer option. If it is, it's an option I don't know about. Ah, it's silly. It's silly. Right, yeah, I'm gonna go. So enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody, whatever it is you get up to. I hope to see you tomorrow for some Bravely Default with Spook. I want to play Beastie Ball, but probably what I'm going to do is do more Bravely Default leveling, so that we don't have to do as much tomorrow, but I don't know. I may literally go, fuck it, I want to play Beastie Ball, and just ignore it. So yeah. It is what it is. Right, have a good evening, everybody. I will see you soon. Take care. Love you loads. Bye-bye.